everybody, this is Haka from Monotone ASMR. I thought I'd do something a little different for this video. I found this thing called AI Dungeon that it seems like it's a little AI D&D type thing. I'm a big fan of D&D, so it seemed like it could be a cool thing to do for an ASMR video. So let's get into it. I've always liked Rangers, so I think Rangers and Rogues have always kind of been my go-to for anything. I'll go with Ranger. Okay, name, Mihaka. Alright, so let's see what this has. You are Haka, a ranger living in the kingdom of Larian. You have a hunting bow and a quiver of arrows. You have been searching for a mystical beast for 3 months, tracking it through the forest. As you crouch behind a clump of trees, you see the beast in the clearing ahead. It's a magnificent stag with a magnificent set of antlers, but its eyes glow with an otherworldly light. You can feel the magic radiating off of it. You grip your bow tightly, readying yourself for the shot. Suddenly, you hear a twig snap behind you. You turn to see a group of goblins sneaking up on you, their sharp teeth bared in greedy grins. Continue. Oh no, I've never played this, so we'll see. Alright, the stag's ears twitch, sensing the danger behind you. It bounds away, disappearing into the thick foliage of the forest. The goblins, emboldened by your distraction, charge towards you with crude weapons in hand. A few options: you can try and fight the goblins with bow and arrow, attempt to escape, and lose them in the forest. Let's just try to fight them. It's not for me. Alright, so let's see, I try to fight back, but let's do I'll try to be sneaky and to run away a bit to sneak around. You swiftly knock an arrow onto your bowstring, spinning on your heel to face the charging goblins. Your eyes quickly scan the area for a path of escape, but the goblins are almost upon you. You let loose an arrow, aiming for the lead goblin's chest. The arrow flies true, piercing the goblin's dirty tunic and sending it crashing to the ground. Alright, let's see. I think the next one will just be shoot an arrow at the closest. Goblin to me. With a swift and steady hand, you draw your bowstring back and take aim at the closest goblin. The arrow flies through the air, slicing through the dappled sunlight, filtering through the forest canopy. It embeds itself in the goblin's shoulder, eliciting a high-pitched shriek of pain. The goblin staggers, dropping its crude weapon as it clutches at the wind. Do I know how many goblins are here? I don't think I do. Let's do something. Maybe Ranger acrobatic enough. I'll try to climb a tree and get high ground. Anakin. You quickly assess the trees around you, spotting one with low-hanging branches that would make for an easy climb. With a running start, you leap towards the first branch, catching it with your hands and pulling yourself up. The goblins, momentarily confused by your sudden movement, hesitate before giving chase. You scramble up the tree, agile limbs carrying you swiftly up towards the canopy. As you reach the top of the tree, you take a moment to steady your breathing and aim your bow down at the two closest goblins. You release the first arrow, watching as it soars through the air and embeds itself in the chest of the first goblin. The creature lets out a pained wheeze, dropping to its knees before collapsing onto the forest floor. I don't know, are there more goblins? Wait for more goblins. Without pausing, you quickly knock another arrow and take aim at the second goblin. Your hand is steady as you release the arrow, watching it as it pierces the goblin's leg and sends it crashing to the ground. The remaining goblins, now wary of your deadly aim, keep their distance as they circle around the base of the tree. Let's just continue. You take a deep breath, knowing that you need to act quickly. You spot a large branch close to you that could serve as a good spot to jump down from and hide. You make your way towards it, keeping a watchful eye on the goblins below. As you approach the branch, you see that it's sturdy enough to support your weight. You position yourself carefully, preparing to leap down and make a run for it. Let's see. I'll quietly jump down. Let's flee to the west in search of a safe spot. You push off from the branch, soaring through the air before landing softly on the forest floor. Without hesitation, you take off to the west, weaving between trees and leaping over fallen logs. Your heart races as you listen to the sound of pursuing goblins, but the forest remains eerily quiet. After a few tense minutes, you're confident that you've lost the goblins. Let's just continue this one. You slow down your pace, taking deep breaths to calm your racing heart. As you move deeper into the forest, the sounds of birdsong and rustling leaves fill your ears, replacing the tense silence of your encounter with the goblins. Find a small clearing, the tall grasses and wildflowers brushing against your legs as you move through them. Let's see, I take a look around. Let's look for, see if there's a camp or a town anywhere. Camp or town that I can visit. As you look around the clearing, you take in the lush greenery and the way the sunlight filters through the leaves overhead. The forest seems to stretch on endlessly in all directions, but you remain determined to find some sign of civilization. You set off to the west, hoping to stumble upon a well-worn path or a plume of smoke that would indicate the presence of a camp or town. I keep going west. After a while of walking, the forest starts to thin out and the trees become more sparse. The sunlight filters through the canopy more easily now, casting dappled light onto the forest floor. You can hear the sound of running water up ahead and you start to make your way towards it. As you approach, you see that it's a small stream, its crystal clear water babbling over smooth stones. I take a minute to relax and then continue downstream. As you take a moment to rest by the stream, you cup your hands and take a drink of the cool, refreshing water. The taste is pure and sweet, and you feel it rejuvenate your parched throat. After a few moments, you stand up and continue your journey downstream, keeping your eyes peeled for any signs of civilization. Alright. I think that was pretty fun. I think it could make for a good series. Let me know any feedback. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I think this is definitely something I would like to continue. So, I hope you liked it, and thank you for watching.